What's up guys, Gonz here, and today we're going to check out this Coolermaster Elite 110 Mini ITX case, and it's pretty tiny, and I got this because I have a friend who wants to do a small build, and let's check it out. Alright, so you have your traditional styrofoam pillars here. Have your instruction manual for the Elite 110. Let's take it out of the plastic. Alright. As you can see, this thing is actually extremely tiny. Wow. And it's upside down. Tiny and upside down. Wow. Look at that thing. That thing is absolutely tiny. Alright, let's go look around. You have a mesh front so you can get some airflow. Looks like the fan is in intake mode, so it's going to be blowing the air this way. You have some more open ventilation here for, looks like your power supply will mount there, so you have open ventilation so you can get some air if your power supply is upside down, so it blows the air out this way. And here we go. They have a little power supply bracket extension. It uses normal size ATX power supplies. You have your motherboard will be mounted horizontally on the bottom, as you can see by the PCI brackets here. One graphics card because it's ITX, and here is some more ventilation on top. Here is the other side, more ventilation. You have, looks like we got a, what is that? We have USB 3 ports, mic, headphone jack. It's like just a reset switch? There's like an LED indicator right here. And this is nothing. So you could have had another USB port here, but it's not. So this, oh, never mind, I got it. This is reset, this is LED indicator. And the Coolermaster logo is the power button. Let's go rip off the front bezel. Oh, excuse me. There we go. You have the cables. Let's see here, you have a 120mm fan, typical Coolermaster style. Pretty cool, pretty simple. And I'm already here, so let's look at these cables. So you have a USB 3 with a USB 2.0 pass-through or adapter. You have your front panel connectors. You have your sound and audio for on your motherboard. AC97 HD audio. Hopefully you're using HD audio. And there's that. Set this aside. Okay. I'm going to unscrew this. That's really tight like a tiger. Let me get my screwdriver. Flathead. So the whole panel will be one piece. So you take this bad boy off. So far the construction is really sturdy, or it's pretty sturdy. I like it. And extremely tiny, not bad, for around $40 US. And a worthy option if you don't really need the most elite source of builds. There we go, it pops right off. Actually, appreciate this even more. Nice and sturdy. Okay, here we go. And here's your fan connector with the Molex adapters. The power supply bracket does come off. And then you have space for your hard drive and storages right here, as well as on the top. Pretty simple. And there's not really much else to say about it. Oh, they also have all your necessary screws and adapters. You have your washers and your rubber washers, so you can slide in your powers or your hard drives. And it even has a BIOS check sound here too. Very nice. Alright. Well, hope you enjoyed this short video of the Coolermaster 110 Elite Mini ITX computer case. I can't wait to see how many times my fingers are going to be jammed in small places when I finish this build. So, but anyways, thanks for watching. Gonz out. Peace out. What's up, guys? So this is the completed Elite 110 Coolermaster. And as you can tell, if you look inside, it is very cramped and there is wiring that you will be pretty obvious once you set aside, as opposed to having a large case with lots of room. Here's the other side where you can fit 2 hard drives with the rubber mesh or the rubber stoppers. It's very nice. There's actually room here, but if you have a graphics card, it'll be quite difficult. Or wiring will definitely get more difficult as you go along. On the back side, you have your power supply bracket as mentioned, and everything went fairly well. Wasn't too bad, but if you do end up using a whole lot of hard drives, for example, if you want to fill up the brackets here and then more on the side, wiring is going to get pretty crazy. And you can definitely fit a 120mm radiator right here, but then you have to worry about the tubing, as it has to pass by somewhere and reach underneath the power supply to get there. And this is with a modular power supply, so I do have a little bit of room saved. But overall, the build went very quickly and not too bad.